Okay, so what we're looking at here is soot all over the child's playthings. Now this is coating the entire floor, although you can't really see it. However, when I actually put my finger there, you can see there's a whole lot of soot all over it. That's all soot from the fire. All of that soot from the fire. Now this is coating the carpet, so it's a lot harder to get it out of the carpet. Now they told us we were actually responsible for all of the for pretty much all of the soot damage that was caused from the electrical fire. It's really dark in there, but there's a hole in the roof. I can't really even turn on a light in there. There's a hole in the roof that was caused by the electrical fire coming down from the roof. Keep in mind, manager hasn't even asked how our son's doing, anything along those lines, hasn't even shown any regard for our literal health, safety, or premise. There's soot, a visible layer of soot underneath the child's bed. You can actually see where the bed was shifted. There's a whole corner of soot. That whole line, that's all soot. We're being told we're held accountable for this. We're responsible for this. There's soot on the crib. Okay? And they're saying we're going to move in tonight, by tonight, and that they're not going to shampoo, but we have a child. I don't know if their insurance is going to cover that. I know that soot is poisonous. I shouldn't be walking around in it right now. But it's needed for dexterity. More soot there. Soot there. Now, I actually didn't even ask them to replace the objects that were damaged by the soot. I didn't want to hold them responsible for that at all. But what I did ask is if they could at least, I'd move all the stuff out. They could clean the carpets. I wanted to have the carpets cleaned because our son has to come back into this house. And there is so much soot on my hand right now. As you can see, it's a lot of it. I've got to go clean the fridge. I got to clean the fridge out. I had to trip the circuit breaker and turn that off at the time that everything happened. Here's a walkthrough of what happened last night. I was laying right there, listening to some music. Me and Alana, she had just gotten off work about hours to 8 at night. She took her shower in the bathroom, which is now just completely and utterly unusable. There's just floor, there's just no roof on it at all. I've got to clean. She had actually just got through making some Alfredo. You can't see it. It's really dark in here. Breaker's off. We can't turn them on. She just got through making some Alfredo. I was sleeping right here. We were listening to music on the TV. And she smells something. She rushes in to see what the thing is, and there is a fire, literally, up on the roof. It's really dark. I don't have a night light. I really wish I had some sort of flashlight, because I could really use one. But there in the roof, on the rooftop, there is literally, there's no roof. There's no ceiling. The only thing is, there's a roof, but there's no ceiling at all. The rafters are exposed. You can't see it because of how dark it is in there. As you can see, the mirror is foggy. It's clouded. I can probably zoom in on that. Trying to figure this out here. Should be moving up. I don't know why it's not. Well, I'll move in closer then. As you can see, it's clouded with some soot. I don't know the poison levels of soot. I know a baby's lungs can't handle it, though. We've got a 3-month-old. So all that's got to be cleaned before we can actually move back in. But like I said, play by play. I was sitting there in that chair where the cooler is now, sleeping. She had taken a shower, came in here, in that pot right there in that pot, there's Alfredo. Hasn't been touched, it was just recently nude, recently done. There was Alfredo in there. And she smelt fire, she walked back into the bathroom. Fire was trickling from the roof, which you can't see, it's really dark.
I think that's a good idea.
We've got, this is damage from when they were bringing the axe through, I believe. I think that's axe damage that was not there. I don't know if that's axe damage or if that's from foam, but I know that's webbing from something. Not quite sure what. I think that's smoke hitting something. There's soot on the wall. It smells like wiring, burnt wiring right now. It smells like burnt wiring. That scent was carried throughout the entire front yard of the apartments. Plenty of people were out there. Plenty of people smelt it. Yeah. This is maintenance. They're coming in to clean it now, so I'm going to get out of their way. I'm going to start packing the stuff that's in the fridge. Just giving you guys a play-by-play. Later.